The boy held a handful of buffalo dung, threw towards his friends. He accidentally threw into the girl behind them. His sister is Monica. She rushed to apologize the girl after the girl cleaned all the buffalo dung. Anna, she said to Monica she was Anna, came from London. Anna asked her what grade she was. She didn't expect that Monica dropped out of school soon. Worked to earn money to help the family. The old uniform didn't fit anymore. She couldn't go to school. At this time, her young brother pulled a skateboard towards her. But both sisters didn't know what a skateboard was when they was playing skateboarding. Anna used her phone to take a video, sent to her friend Daniel, also gave Monica a new uniform, so that Monica could come back school. Anna was playing with the children. A man who was playing skateboarding, coming. After hearing the news about Anna, Daniel wanted to come see it. He showed the children his cool skateboarding skills. Monica also was attractive. Under everyone's cheered, Monica finally mustered up the courage to try playing skateboarding. Daniel took her hands, helping her to slide slowly. This was the first time Monica showed a really happy smile. Daniel lent Monica his skateboard for practice. When Monica was practicing at home, her father found out she only could like that someone lent to her young brother. Her father told her not to use her brother's toys. Monica with her young brother only could went to riverbank and practiced, but they carelessly dropped the skateboard in the river. When the skateboard was picked up, it was already broken. Monica found Daniel. She wanted to use the money to compensate to him, but Daniel rejected. Monica stealthily put the money she took out and put it back in its place. But when turning around, she found out her father behind her. The father got angry and slapped her. Anna carried some boxes. Inside were full of skateboard components. She prepared for each child a skateboard. Anna told Daniel when her father passed away, she always wanted to come to see the countryside where her father lived in, but she didn't want to mess up life here. She gave the kids skateboards. It meant she messed it all up. In the deserted Indian countryside, every child had a skateboard. They were in the road, on the table, everywhere could see the skateboards. Even the rich kids also couldn't resist the attraction of skateboards. They with poor kids played skateboarding together. The countryside used to be quiet, now full of youthful vitality. But when the teacher went to the classroom, only 2 students came to the class. The teacher and the affected people gathered together, hoping the village head would solve this problem. Therefore, the ban on skateboarding was posted everywhere in the village. In history class, the children learned how to protest. Then they took up skateboards, raised flags, loudly protesting the ban on skateboarding. The teacher only had to go to the police. When Anna heard that the kids were going to school because of skateboarding, she promised she would help the kids back in class. The children would not affect others. Because of skateboarding, Anna decided to build a skateboarding park in the village. Daniel also decided to help her. Anna found the leader, but he didn't want to offer practical help. At the landlord's suggestion, she found a lady for help. She asked Anna why she had such an idea. Anna told her the children here were born with a lack of material things, but it did not impact on their creativity. They just needed a chance, and someone who believed in them could create endless possibilities. If they didn't give the children a chance, so who could do? Maybe Anna recalled her same memories. She decided to help Anna. Daniel also took a professional group. They started to build. Several months later, a professional and modern skateboarding park was born. The leader who rejected Anna before, now also calling to offer helping. Anna offered hold a national skateboarding competition, having their own playground. The children excitedly brought their skateboards to the park to practice. Monica's younger brother put down his skateboard, and for the first time, he was successful. But Monica didn't have the courage to slide down. In the evening, the 2 sisters sneaked to the park to practice. Monica wanted to practice in the boat terrain. When she slipped down, she fell and injured her leg, so she spilled the water bucket while doing housework. Monica's father shunned Anna and told her to stay away Monica, but Monica didn't give up practicing skateboarding. Every day, when her father went out, she sneaked to the park to continuous practice. When she did household chores, Monica picked up a piece of paper. After reading this paper, she went out and saw the boy she liked for a long time. The 2 went to the park together. But when Monica arrived at home, she saw her father standing in the door. Her father told her, "He's the upper class. We must not approach him." Then he snatched Anna's skateboard. The man didn't listen to his daughter's pleas. Poured gasoline on the skateboard. If you can't bring honor to your family, at least don't make the whole family ashamed because of you. The father threw the fire on the skateboard. With the fire on the skateboard, the girl's dream also was destroyed. No long after, Monica's father had found a marriage partner for Monica. Seeing Monica not volunteer, her young brother used his hand to crusty nose into opponent's cup of tea. Monica found Anna, told her although she didn't agree, she couldn't change anything. The wedding day was the same day as the skateboarding competition day. Monica's mother changed her clothes. She told Monica, before marrying, she hadn't seen the partner yet. Her choice wasn't important. It's their fate. What if skateboarding is my fate? Her father found Monica after taking competition. She told her brother she wanted to slide the last times. Her brother told his friend to go to the competition point, telling Anna to prolong time. He was not arrogant anymore. She saw her father at the door. She hurried back to her room, climbed on the chair, used a skateboard to make a hole in the ceiling, successfully climbed out. Her brother came to Monica, let her wear his clothes, evaded the team to receive the bride, and ran out. On the way, she met the lady she helped and drove her to the competition point. Monica put on protective gear to prepare to compete. Her parents also came too, but her mother stopped her father. Monica slid into the playing field. After completing some simple techniques, she suddenly stopped. She walked to the edge of the field, put down her skateboard, wanting to challenge the bowl area again. She put her left foot on the skateboard and pushed down with force. Monica finally managed to slide down, and the whole hall cheered for her. This is the first time I saw a happy atmosphere like that in the village. If we give the children a chance, maybe someday they will have a world champion. A real champion maybe is not only win the competition. The real champion, who face difficulties, still have the courage to resist, have the courage to rise. Monica perseveres with her dreams, has an unyielding spirit, which deserves everyone's applause. To shoot this movie, it took 45 days for film crew to build this skateboarding park, one of the biggest skateboarding parks in India. Every day, hundreds of local children come here to slide. This place has also really become a stage to pursue dreams.